Excuse me, man.
What?
Could you scoot over a little bit?
I don't think I can go any further. So, what are you doing on the subway?
Going to a stop like everyone else. Why are you talking to me?
You're the only one here.
Why are you sitting so close to me? There's so much room over there.
It's cold. I like body heat.
Should have brought a jacket.
I do. I just never wear it. It's the new year, huh? Happy New Year! Isn't that weird?
Thanks.
Everybody always says, Happy New Year. Everyone makes a stupid resolution. I'm going to give up soda. I'm going to lose weight. Don't trip old ladies. Dumbest thing ever, resolutions. What's your resolution?
Nothing.
My friend, I think you better lose weight.
So now that I'm really talking to you, what's your New Year's resolution?
To get closer to people.
Doesn't look like you have a problem to me. Let me ask you a question. Let's move over a little bit, okay? Yes. Why this necessity to get close to people? Do you have a problem with it? You got anger management problems?
Yeah. You know, I had a problem, then I went to the anger management thing, and everybody was good. But then the teacher pissed me off, and I realized I don't need him. And besides, he don't teach anymore, God rest his soul. I mean, look at this guy over here, and this woman. They're rich. Look at them, look at it. Just because we're on food stamps, they're looking at us.
Some of these anger management classes you got to take.
I took about 1,000 or 2,000.
Was it court ordered?
Yeah.
All right. So you're trying to be nice. Hey, here's a lady coming by now. Try and be nice.
Hey, nice looking lady. You want to get close? Body heat. Ugh, she's ugly anyways.
Hey, you know what? Since you're into New Year's resolutions, how about robbing from the rich and giving to the poor?
Where have I heard that before?
Robin Hood.
I never heard of her.
You know what I like to do? Overthrow the government. That's already been done already. Plus, I don't have any guns. Hey, by the way, do you?
Nah, part of my probation.
Hey, we could overthrow something else without guns. Any ideas?
Skinny people. I mean, I'm a big guy. You're a big guy. We'll start a movement. It'll be easy to overthrow them.
Are you saying we could literally pick skinny people up and throw them over?
Or trip old ladies. Exactly. We'll use our weight, we'll throw them over. There ain't nothing they can do about it.
That's awesome. Then next year, no one's going to say, hey, you want to lose weight because...
Because you might get overthrown.
Yeah.
This is going to be the best year ever. I knew getting close to people was a good idea.
Almost live from Los Angeles, it's Flores and Friends.
It's going to be a great show. I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's what we work for.
Right now, this is what I've been working for. Have you tried this yet?
Is that the New York hoagie place you keep telling me to sponsor?
Hoagies. We don't make hoagies in New York. You go south for that. New Yorkers make heroes, like me.
You're a sandwich?
I'm a hero.
Oh, save me.
I do every show. Usually more than once.
Eat your subs here, Rose.
It's not a sub either.
Look, they're all subs here on the West Coast, so get over it.
Long as we still got New Yorkers making heroes, they're heroes. Not at a fancy restaurant, just eat the freaking thing.
What?
It's just a burrito, eat it already. You don't need directions.
This is not just a burrito. This is a carne asada grande con guacamole y queso.
Yeah, every time I get Mexican, I end up getting conned into that guacamole crap too.
What? No, I said con, not conned. I didn't get conned into anything. It means with guacamole.
What's Ike so mean? That sounds Japanese.
Y queso, it's cheese.
Damn right it is.
No, it means and cheese, y queso.
If you say so. Sal, no offense, but I just don't get California food. Goat cheese on pizza, salads that aren't green, avocados on everything. I still don't know the difference between a burrito and a soft taco. Do you?
Yeah, sure. About $5.
It's the same thing.
That's ridiculous. Let me tell you, burritos are for food that gets messy, and our tacos are for food you can hold in one hand.
Nothing's better for one-handed eating than a hot dog stand, I'll tell you that.
We have those out here too, hot dogs wrapped in bacon, everywhere you go.
Hot dogs are cheap. New York's got hot dog legends. Nathan's, Katz, the papaya guy, a dirty toilet water dog.
Yeah, and we've got Mr. and Mrs. Pink and two big dogs, Scooby in Hollywood and Happy up in the valley.
Isn't that happy place right next to a prison?
You tell me.
Funny. All right, what about pizza? There's nothing better than a big old slice of New York pizza.
And a bargain at $10 a slice. Only New Yorkers would pay tourist prices for local food. Out here you can get one for half that price.
And it's only half as good. The bread sucks, the sauce is canned.
So is the laugh track at your shows.
And this show. I'll put this New York hero verse anything you got. Right here, right now. Loser buys next meal.
You're on. Your sub versus my burrito.
All right. Look, not that good.
I ate an onion. I don't like onions. I was going to say the same thing, Jimmy. It's not bad, but I don't think it's better than mine.
Nobody wins until we agree on whose is better, right?
Sounds about right.
I'm only eating this because I don't like wasting food.
You know, food waste is a big problem in our country.
Huge.
Sorry guys, but we're on in a minute.
We're still eating lunch.
Yeah, and we're still renting studio space. We gotta get moving, come on.
All right, we got it.
Oh.
30 seconds, guys. Okay, on in 5,
Up.
4, 3, 2.
Almost live from Los Angeles, it's Flores and Friends. Welcome to Flores and Friends. How's everybody doing? We got a great show for you today, but first some things in the news. Fox News' Sean Hannity told Steve Bannon on the Breitbart News Tonight special edition radio show that the Republican Party is dead, weak, and morally corrupt. I got news for Hannity. They're actually morally corrupt on both sides. Roy Moore has denied ever knowing any of the women who have accused him of sexual misconduct. Here's Roy.
And I can tell you without hesitation, this is absolutely false. I never did what she said I did. I don't even know the woman. I don't know anything about her. I don't even know where the restaurant is or was.
Oh, you didn't know them? Well, okay, one of the women who accused him, Debbie Weston Gibson, has come forward with a scrapbook from her senior year in high school, and there's a graduation card titled Those Who Inspire, and there it is right there. Let me go ahead and read this to you. It says, "Happy graduation, Debbie. I wanted to give you this card myself. I know that you'll be a success in anything you do, Roy." Now at this time, Miss Gibson was 17, Moore was 34. And Hey, Roy, if you're going to lie, at least remember who you gave a graduation love letter to, okay? Women from all corners of the entertainment industry have boldly gone public with accounts of sexual assault. We've been honestly hearing about them for weeks by some of Hollywood's biggest names. Some of the industry are celebrating what's being called a long overdue confrontation. Also, they're celebrating a long overdue spike in available jobs. Hey, you want to be a morning news anchor? Got an opening at NBC, got one at CBS. And you can even run a major motion picture company as well. Openings everywhere. The U.S. Supreme Court on Monday has allowed the newest version of President Donald Trump's travel ban to take effect pending appeal. It's the first time justices have allowed any addition to the ban to go forward in its entirety. Foreign nationals are banned from 9 countries: Chad, Iran, Libya, North Korea, Syria, Venezuela, Somalia, Yemen, and Transylvania. The Count is very concerned about how he's going to get back to Sesame Street. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? 1, 2, 3. The new book, Let Trump Be Trump, contains some startling revelations about the president's eating habits. Air Force One, the book claims President Trump ordered 2 Big Macs, 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches, and a chocolate milkshake, bringing the meal up to a staggering 2,420 calories. Apparently, Trump has never seen the Super Size Me movie. Elon Musk has the first test launch of SpaceX's massive new rocket is going to be happening next month. Its destination? Mars. How cool is that? Its cargo, a Tesla Roadster with David Bowie on the stereo. Marvin the Martian is so excited about the gift because it's going to be making getting around a lot easier. Recently, YouTube has come under fire for posting some videos aimed at children with violent and sexual themes. In response, the CEO of YouTube says she's going to be increasing the number of people working to oversee its content to more than 10,000 next year. Wow, 10,000 people getting paid to watch videos like this. Oh yeah, catch the fish. There you go. You almost got it. Go ahead. Falling off the bed. LeVar Ball has taken his set out of UCLA. LeAngelo Ball, who's 18, was one of the 3 players suspended indefinitely after being arrested for shoplifting on a trip to China before the team's season opener against Georgia Tech. He actually didn't play a single game for the Bruins. Oh, taken out of school. Well, that'll give him more time to perfect his craft. Oh, shoplifting. You thought it was basketball, huh? No. Deciding systematic manipulation of anti-doping rules, the International Olympic Committee announced Tuesday it has banned Russia from the 2018 Winter Olympics. I can't believe this. As a result of the ban, no Russian officials will be allowed to attend the games and their flag will be excluded from any display. I'm just saying this as a suggestion. Putin should really call Donald Trump to help him get out of this. I mean, he does owe him a few favors. U.S. Vice President Mike Pence actually plotted a coup after the Hollywood Access tape of Donald Trump boasting about groping women was released during the presidential election campaign. They were actually making a deal with the RNC to say, hey, you know what? He's done. Let me be the new candidate. I'm just saying, Vice President Pence, it's not too late for that coup, and this guy might be able to help you out. I know he failed at the Hitler thing, but I think he's good on this one. An Oregon vineyard is suing their neighbors because of the smell from their marijuana plants are allegedly affecting the quality of the grapes they use for wine. Well, the farmers, they threatened to countersue the vineyard, claiming in the lawsuit they were really killing their buzz. Hillary Clinton's reflection on the 2017 elections is outlined in a new book called What Happened. It's making some record sales, according to publisher Simon & Schuster. Simon & Schuster also revealed Clinton's original title suggestions, which they actually turned down. How could you elect this moron? And why can't you just love me? Well, President Trump has now fully endorsed Roy Moore for Senate in Alabama. In a statement, Trump said, hey, us creepy guys have to stay together. U.S. Representative John Conyers announced on Tuesday that he's not going to be seeking re-election following allegations that he sexually harassed former members of his staff. His doctor advised him that the rigor of another campaign would be too much for him just in terms of his physical health. No, I think the rigors of getting busted led to that decision. But in all seriousness, here at Flores and Friends, we want to applaud the women who have come forward to report matters of sexual harassment. and sexual assault. It needs to be said. And men need to join in reporting these matters as well. Now, it is scary because people can retaliate against you, but the reality is that if nothing is said, those who harass move on to groping and raping and molesting children. The line needs to be drawn that this kind of conduct is not tolerated in the work environment or anywhere. 2 years ago, I myself actually witnessed someone getting sexually groped. It happened right in front of me to the woman and actually in front of a security camera. I actually reported it and felt very assured that the matter would result in the right thing being done. Obviously, she was a witness, there was a security camera. It actually didn't. And I was actually retaliated against and was told, the video didn't show anything I reported. I asked to see the camera footage but was refused. The victim herself wasn't even allowed to speak and was later intimidated. I was actually terminated for reporting sexual misconduct. Some say, well, you lost a lot in reporting this, come on. Would you do it again? And the answer is yes, I would. I would defend your mother, your sister, your daughter. So don't be afraid to speak. When enough speak, many voices change policy, and it will be known that this conduct will not be tolerated anymore. We have a great show for you today from Amazon Prime. The cast of Sangre Negra is here. Danny Arroyo, Ricardo Herrantz, Sandra Santiago, Billy Ray Smith, George Thomas, Vanessa Bissono, Carl Van Meter, Michele Farias, Michelle Gauchian, Sebastian Large, Leila Cianaga, Suzanne Summer Ferry, and Gabriel Toot. That's a lot of people, I'll tell you. For the John Singleton movie Baby Boy and the TV show Everybody Hates Chris, actor and comedian Dannon Green is here. From the TV show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and Tim Allen's hit comedy Last Man Standing, Eva Ceja is here. Comedian and musician Johnny Cardinale is here tonight. Actor, comedian, writer, and director Keith Ross Nelson is here tonight as well. And we have a lot of singers that are featured in the series Sangre Negra. They'll be on here too. That includes Joshua Renee Lamore here. Jovan Armand is singing tonight, along with Dushan Johnson, Christian Robinson, and Kylie Cantrell. That's all coming up here at Flores and Friends.
Here we are again, Julio. Another year coming to an end. It went by so quickly this time around.
Yeah, we've been busy. All the shows, the events, the marketing, the promotion, and we're still not done. You know, it's that time of year again.
Yeah. I know, this sucks. Getting calls from other celebrities is one thing, but politicians, psst, I don't like anything they do.
Well, nobody does, unless you bought one. But it's still a talk show tradition. Famous people call in, congratulate you, and you do the same. Everybody wins.
Okay, but don't let them ramble on about politics and don't agree with them. People who disagree will stop watching.
All right, keep it brief, professional, nonpartisan, and move along. But Jimmy, just try to be nice, okay?
I'm always nice.
Flores and Friends, you're on live.
Hello, Mr. Flores. I'm calling on behalf of Capitol Hill. Are you ready to talk to the senators?
Yes, we're ready. Sorry for asking, but is everything okay? You sound a bit upset.
Of course I'm upset. I work on Capitol Hill. I've been handling calls from the president's clown car of advisors and watching senators brown-nose them every step of the way.
Honesty in politics. I like this girl. Do we have any of those senators on the line?
Several of them are already waiting, sir. Just hang up briefly and you'll be connected with one.
Just like old times on the radio.
You got the old part right.
Flores and Friends, you're on live.
Hello, Julio. It's Senator Feinstein. Congratulations on the show. How are you?
She's still our senator? What is she, like 85?
What?
He was saying terrible weather. It's like 85 now. It's very hot.
She's old.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, Jimmy, as you know, the rising temperatures are obviously concern to many Americans, but not this administration. And I think that...
Thanks for calling, Senator.
What?
She was going to go on and on. We got to keep this moving.
I can't believe you made fun of her age.
Can't believe she didn't die on the phone. I'm a comedian. It's a reflex. I get the next one right. Watch. Flores and Friends, this is Jimmy. Who am I talking to?
Well, hello, Jimmy. It's Senator Cruz from Texas. I wanted to call and congratulate you on the show. It's a big hit with many of my constituents.
Well, thank you, Mr. Senator.
You know what else my constituents lack? This new administration. I'm very thankful to have President Trump in office this year.
That's funny because I remember you two really not getting along last year. How are things now?
Well, yes, that's true, but that's why I was running for president. We're getting along fine now.
So he apologized for what he said about your wife, and saying your father had a hand in the Kennedy assassination.
Well, we haven't exactly had a chance to discuss that yet, but I'll be calling him about that shortly.
Thanks so much for calling, Senator. Have a good evening. I asked you to try and be nice.
I tried, but that guy, jeez, I wanted to shoot him in the head.
Probably won't matter. His approval rating's always in the toilet. He's like the George Lopez of U.S. senators.
Only funny.
Flores and Friends, this is Julio.
Julio, this is Bernie Sanders. I wanted to call personally and congratulate you on another year of the show.
Bernie, so good to hear from you. Thanks so much for calling. How are things on Capitol Hill?
Oh, terrible. But listen, because I want to tell you something that the other politicians will not do.
All right.
Because I personally feel that there is something morally and fundamentally wrong with a handful of billionaire Hollywood producers controlling the programming of this country.
Well, thank you, Senator Sanders. We definitely are trying
But I ask you, where are the talk show hosts that represent the many faces of American culture today? Where are the Arsenio Halls? Where are the Byron Allens? The Joan Riverses? I do not see them.
Well, we appreciate that, Bernie.
Here we need to let Hollywood know that enough is enough, because we can have diversity in late night.
Absolutely. And
we can have a higher standard of late night comedy. We can have a co-host that doesn't steal the spotlight every damn minute.
hey,
And we can have a show that pays a livable wage so the crew can feed their families.
not without going to commercial, Mr. Senator.
Well, I personally feel that commercials from wealthy corporations are ruining late night television, Julio.
That's Jimmy.
Bernie Sanders, everyone.
Well, we can't produce a talk show, even out of a theater that's older than me.
We'll be right back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the Cardinal from Cleveland, Johnny Cardinale.
Thank you, Julio. I did not know he was going to say that. And it's kind of funny because my name is Johnny Cardinale. My full name, Johnny Louis Anthony Cardinale, which is a great name if you ever decide to become the Pope. That is a Pope name right there. 3 saints and a cardinal, one name. My parents set me up for failure. Speaking of failure, I drove here tonight in North Hollywood in my Prius, which I think we all know what that means. I'll be driving one of you home tonight. Yeah, if you have the app, you can go and request me right now. I'll be at your seat in about 8 minutes. You can actually track my progress as I walk up to your seat and pick you up. It's so weird. I drive a silver Prius in Los Angeles. Everybody's like, oh, you drive for Uber? Do you drive for Uber? I'm like, no, for God's sakes, I don't drive for Uber. I drive for Lyft, okay? I have some pride. Of course it's gay pride, but that's no matter. I need to make some money. I don't know if you guys realize when you buy a Prius these days, it comes pre-installed with a human being in the back seat. You actually leave the dealership, drop them off at their destination as you begin your new career as a rideshare driver. It's part of the warranty package. No wonder I'm single. I'm single for the holidays. I was married once. It wasn't as terrible. It didn't last very long because I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and she's a cheater. So it didn't last. We didn't match up very well. But I'm not bitter about it at all. I actually just will do things right the next time around. Because I screwed up even the engagement. That's a big moment when you propose. I asked all my female friends, I go, so what do I do? I buy the ring, I take her to a nice place, I get down on my knee. They're like, no. You don't buy the ring. First you propose to her, you take her, you let her pick out the ring. They said, remember, she's going to have it on her finger forever. And I was thinking forever, 3 to 5 years statistically. Am I right here? Wikipedia marriage, 3 to 5, all right? So I took her ring shopping. I'd never been to a jewelry store before. She's building her own ring. I'm paying for this. We're at this giant display case. She's asking me, what do you think, white gold or platinum? Huh? What do you think, white gold or platinum? I'm behind her going, what do I think? I think they look just like silver. Have you seen this section over here? Look at this, come on. Look at this, they're not encased in glass over here. Try them on yourself. Look at this one, it's adjustable, little prongs on there. This one comes with a matching mechanical pencil. Come on, look at this set right here. Swear to God, I tried to sell her on a silver ring. She goes, ooh, I don't want silver. I said, hey, relax, I'm Italian. I'm not talking just any old silver. I'm talking sterling, all right, guys? I'm talking white silver. So I bought her the ring of her choice. 5 G's. 5 G's. I'm talking Jeez. G's. I spent 5 G's on that ring. I added up everything I owned as a man, not even 1 G. I'm still in the H's. 5 G's on that ring. I was more worried about it than she was. I'm like, hey, are you sure you should be doing the dishes with that thing on? She's like, what's the big deal? I'm like, you're wearing a 2010 Mazda 3. That's the big deal. Let's set this over here. Always think resale. Always think resale. And I love getting married too. It's awesome because she had a normal job, a day job, so she had benefits. So the moment I got married, I had full benefits. Like the moment I got married. I was standing at the altar going, I do. And I was thinking, I do have United Healthcare. Because you guys at home may not understand, but a comedian with full benefits, that's as rare as a Raider fan without a felony. You know what I'm saying? That is really hard to find. And if you're a Raider fan, don't attack me. You don't want strike 3 in North Hollywood, all right? Wait till your next home game. You'll get there. I've seen you. Oh my God, I was so excited to have benefits. She was like, where should we go for a honeymoon? How about Greece? I've never been. I was like, how about the dentist? I've never been. She goes, I want to see ruins. I go, look in the back of my mouth. These huge decaying things. Those used to be teeth back during the Molar Empire before they were conquered by Gingivitis the Great. the year 1987 AD. And then we had a nice wedding. Everything was good. And then she cheated. And I found out, I called my dad. My dad's my best friend. I called him. I go, Dad, she cheated. Gonna divorce her. First words out of my dad's mouth. They're like, hey, 1 down. Click. My dad, here's my dad's story. My dad has 7 children through 4 wives. And he's not even in the NBA. There's no upside to his story. My dad's oldest child is 53. His youngest is 11. I'm like, Dad, where are you from? The Old Testament? It's like a King Solomon spread. I have an 11-year-old brother. Look at me. I'm too old to have an 11-year-old. My dad has the nerve to ask me, hey, I want to meet some grandkids. So I'm like, hey, buddy, you had your own right there. You just eliminated the middleman. And we're a very close family. We're from Ohio, so I'm a really good bowler. I don't mean to brag. Bowling was a sport. That's what we did growing up. Because you know they say a family that bowls together is poor. That's what they say, right? Bowling is the poorest person's sport. You can watch professional bowling on TV. Professional bowling, watch it. It's hilarious because there's no money in the sport, but the announcers take it all serious. The announcers, like, you can tell he's nervous. Because if he makes the spare, he'll be the new world champion. And with that comes a check for $200. I'm watching bowling on TV. This guy's got McDonald's sewn on his shirt. I'm like, wow, this guy's sponsored by McDonald's? I look close, I'm like, oh, this guy works at McDonald's. That's his uniform, it's Ray, and I think he's on break. Hey, man, I'm Johnny Cardinale, thank you very much.